Okay, old radio night. Hey, starting there 3/24/2018. Being you're not going to be out there long, you want to go ahead and go first there, 755? Ten four, sounding good there. All right, Babaloo, you want to go ahead?
Yeah, all right. Yeah, I got me here with the Mikey Johnson messenger, 4230 base radio, and I got on my 2004. It's called a whip ass. Ain't that be crazy? And he still gets walked on the radio.
10-4. Well, you need to open up that can there because somebody stepped on you there at the last minute there, 10-4.
Yeah, it was crazy. Well, I guess I had to step it up a little bit more. But they didn't hear that. Like I said, Mikey Johnson messenger, 4230, 2004 whip ass. And that's all I got over here. Trying out the whip ass.
10-4, yeah, you found out, you must have found the can opener there because you opened up the can on that that thing, the whip ass there. All right, I'm standing by. You want to go ahead there, mouth to the south there, 434?
I just wanted to swing back through and say hello one more again to Mr. 2130 Diaper.
Yeah, Roger, what you talking on there? You said you was trying out something or checking on something there. What kind of radio you got there?
Just my personal Cobra 29 and a B&K 5-pill all Japanese soldiers.
All right, B&K, no doubt. Okay, Junebug special there, 10-4.
No, not B&K. The dude that builds the shockwave antennas. I keep forgetting who that is.
Oh, okay, yeah. I know you're talking about there. BM Technology.
Yeah, BMT, my bad, BMT. It need a little bit of work in a new relay, so all said and done, just jaw jacking on it for a moment.
Roger, well, it's got me in the corner there, 410. All right, well, sounding good there. Oh, crazy, man, crazy. Whew. Take a break. Crazy, man, go ahead.
You better take a break. You stay over the building got freaking crazy man got it. Okay, let's talk now. LC-I-2985 DX Ranger Radio. 40 channels up the lower side band for DX4. And if I got a stick in the tree and get around somewhere around 50 kicking out the radio there. They call me 116 with back hour.
Okay, I got you, man. I got you. Yeah, I got you. No, yeah, you did. 10-4. How about that 1940? How about that 1932? No, I just made that one up. Let's see, 987. If you're in there, man, I won't be able to hear you. 755 might be able to, but it's too much in there right now for me to get you. So, if you're in there, 755 will have to 10-5. Roger.
We're trying to flip it
Yeah, Night Ranger, he's doing his band tonight. They're playing in that band there, he told me, so he won't be with us. He may be sneakily recording. He likes to do that there. He's figuring out a way to do it by drone there. Roger? Well, y'all go ahead there. Oh, I'm just talking. Okay, me, I forgot what I was talking on there. Cobra 2000, and I got a skipper, Palomar skipper, new type. Hey, I don't know how new it is, with a 4-tube 6146Ws, but I got some other kind of tube in there, higher wattage tube. I don't remember the number of it. And that's what I'm talking on shockwave antenna. Ten Roger. Yeah, it had, when I got it, I asked the guy, I said, now look now, how about take those tubes out of that thing or fill it full of, I call them peanuts, you know, I don't know, and put some bubble wrap, you know. So, I mean, it's a rare amp, you know. Tram Doctor's got one on his channel there that he was, you know, demoing, and I said, man, I'd like to have one of them. Because I've got the other ones, you know, all the other Palomar amps, you know, over the years. And so, anyway, he said, okay. All right, well, when he got here, it stayed in Florida like for a week before it ever moved. It never moved. On the shipping tracking number, stayed right there. So I told him, I said, something's wrong, man, something's wrong. Oh, no, everything's okay, everything's good. So finally it came. Well, anyway, when it came, all the tubes was busted inside. It almost knocked the transformer now off the back. Almost knocked it off inside. It bent the frame on the transformer. It tore a coil out of the inside. Let's see what else. A whole bunch of other stuff there. So I wrote him back and I said, you know, oh, he did put some bubble wrap in it. He put one little tiny piece of bubble wrap about the size of, I'm not kidding you, a pack of cigarettes inside the box. That was it. Wouldn't have done crap. Anyway, I said, man, look, you know, you didn't pack this thing good. He said, oh, well, that's the post office. I said, no, we're not going there. Well, he wouldn't do anything, so I opened up the case against him. And I told him, I said, look, I don't want to get my money back. I don't want to argue with you about it. But I think you ought to give me a little bit of money so I can buy some other tubes, you know. So I told him, I said, look, just give me $50 back on my PayPal account and everything will be fine, you know. And that's what he did, so everything was good. But the tubes I bought were a little more than $50, so I figured that was okay. I did the rest of the work myself, put it all back together. I probably spent $100 extra on it, which I'm happy with that because I did it myself. I put it all together, soldered everything, redid the what you call it, parasitic resistors. They were all torn off, all messed up, you know, all that mess, and you know, everything's good. It's all good. Okay, that's the story. Yeah, I got one of those Palomar 90A. I got one of them. I think it's got 2 tubes in it, and it's a good amp. It looks like the Palomar 300, but it's just it has a little bit kind of different switches on it there. But it's a good little amp. Yeah, Roger, on that there. A lot of people don't like, well, not a lot of people, some people don't like Palomar amps. I never really had that much a problem with them, you know. I like them myself there. They're not real dirty. They're easier, you know. The only thing some people don't like is the tube sockets are printed circuit board type. So it makes it hard for if you want to change the tubes to a different kind. But you know, I'm not into all of that. You know, if they get the same kind of tubes put in there, that's all right with me. Okay, I'm standing by.
That's right. I'm the same time. I like keeping things original.
Roger.
Good evening, 21. Good evening to the man.
Hello, 15-4. Hey, glad you came in there, man. Go ahead and get down on us with some of that inside information.
Yeah, well, we ain't got much inside information, but what we counting on is the same thing we always had. Like a 497. Gizmochi 5 elements, and we got a Zodiac sweep tube for a driver, and that's what we're using there, right?
410, sounding good there. Yeah, that Zodiac there, that's a good box, you know, and I tell you, that's very nostalgic, that, you know, but doing a good job there, 10-4.
That's right. Well, we never heard of the kind of figures, so back in the day when we were first out there, we used a vomit, so that stuff is new to me. You familiar with the Zodiac?
Yeah, 10-4, yeah, they're made by the same guy that made the, more or less there, the ESC, you know, up there in Elkin, Ray Phelps there, Roger.
Yeah, when I first saw it, I thought it looked, I thought it was the Elkin, but the guy that sold it to me said, no, that's the Zodiac, but it seems to be working pretty good. It does pretty good for a driver.
Yeah, on the back there, I think it says something about Power Products or something like that in Arkansas there, Roger.
Well, that tag is gone. The only thing that you can read on the tag now just says Zodiac there.
410. Well, it's got 2 big tubes and 2 little tubes that make all kind of funny little lights there, like those rectifier tubes there, Roger.
No, it's got 6, 12, what is it, 6 BQ, 6s in it, and they're all the same tube.
Okay, it doesn't have 2 little small tubes.
Negative, just those 6, 3 on each side.
Oh, okay, because usually those Zodiacs and Elkins, you know, they have those, I forget the number, O2A or O3A, I believe is the number of the tube. And when they're running, they're the rectifier tubes, and they'll make all kind of blue lights and jump up and down in there with all kind of little funny little lights inside and all like that there. But anyway, yeah, I like those amps there. They're cool, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it. At least we got somebody we can talk to if something goes wrong with these kind of figures. I don't know a fucking thing about them.
Yeah, Roger on that there. Yeah, no doubt there. Well, yeah, that's now you said it had 6 BQ5s in it. No. What was the number?
Let me look. I'll get right back to you.
Yeah, don't. No, I was gonna mess with you. Go ahead.
Now, I didn't stick my hand in them, but it's 12 DQ6Bs.
Yeah, okay, 12 DQ6B. Yeah, those are the better ones to get as far as the price goes. That's Ray Phelps' signature right there. Yeah, he loved them, and originally started out with those tubes from World War II, the VT-136 vacuum tube. VT-136s. There's another number for them. They look like a 572B or 811A, and you get a amp with one of them in there. It looks like something Frankenstein would be running. Big old gigantic tubes, you know. But yeah, he used those because you could buy them for 8 cents a piece in the 80s. 8 cents a piece. But he went to those ones you're talking about there, and most a lot of his amps have them in there. But alrighty, well, sounding good, man. I'm glad you got those tubes and not the other very expensive ones. So you'll be there a long time on that radio. Alrighty, man. All right, well, I'll be standing by.
We do daggone right?
Yeah, Ben had it learn how to use it.
We got a low and a high side. We've got low and medium, so yeah, low and high.
Got the box on the low side down and using it. They get run a little bit over 200 out of it. I don't think I ever heard such a mess. You shot who? What a mess.
Who's that? Is that you there? A fire tag? No, not fire tag. Fireball.
Yeah, that's me.
410. How you doing, man?
Doing good, how y'all?
Good, good. I called you fire tag. Back when I was little, used to be a grocery store down on Reynolds Avenue where I grew up down there. Fire tag's a grocery store. All right. Well, hey, tell us what you're talking on, man.
Yeah, I remember Fire Tag. They had a bail bond company too. I think it was the same company.
Yeah, that was Philip. That was the son there. He weighed probably about 400 pounds. You know, inside that store, they had it was an old country store. It wasn't any supermarkets back then. They were trying to build Pine Haven Shopping Center. You know, up there. Off of Rivers up there. I was trying to build it. I think they finished it in 1959. But before that, all you had was mom and pop, and you had Rodenberg's and stuff like that, which really Rodenberg's was kind of like a supermarket. And you had Clover Farm store and different things, Freddie. What's his name? Freddie's not Freddie. Freddie? Anyway, can't remember his name. The fireworks there guy owned Clover Farm and had it full of daggum fireworks, and it blew up one year, killed a guy. It was down there on Sproul Avenue. But anyway, those people would be in there, and he had a daughter, and she must have weighed 300, 400 pounds, and they would eat start on one end of the aisle and eat all the way down to the end, And he got up one night, that Philip, and they had a fan in his bedroom, and he stepped his foot in there, and it chopped some of his toes off on one of his feet. But he went into the bail bondsman. That's Philip Fire Tag. I don't know, he's the daddy, Israel Fire Tag. He's been dead. I don't know about the daughter, but Philip might still be alive. I think he was about 3 or 4 years older than me.
Yeah. I ain't proud of it, but old Fire Tag gave me a ride home one night, if you know what I mean. It was a long time ago. I got locked up, but anyway, he picked me up and gave me a ride home and whatnot. And but anyway, enough about that. There was a Rodenberg's over there on Rivers Avenue too, because there was one that's actually on Highway 17 right there.
Yeah, that was that Rodenberg's over there was the first one. And right now it's some kind of a store where they sell secondhand stuff. It's for cancer, children's cancer thing, something like Goodwill type of deal. And if you go over there right now and you look in that terrazzo tile as you go in the front door, it's got Rodenberg's there, and Tesla tile, Tezza tile, Hugo Tezza, put that in there, before I was born, I guess, or maybe right around time I was born, but I worked with them, Tezza Tile Company, and they would put those things in there and all of that. You couldn't tell what it was, man. I watched them do it. They would set up the lettering, and then they'd take and let it get hard, and they would grind that thing down till it all came out where you could read it. It was an art form, man. And then there was one up there on Rivers where the post office is at, on that side road there where Pine Haven used to be. I don't know, McMillan Avenue. Used to be McMillan Homes up there. That's where Rodenberg's was. I think the last one was up there.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I just didn't know, there was a Rodenberg's. Of course, I grew up on James Island, And I remember going to the Rodenbergs and shopping, with my mama and daddy and parking right there on the side of the highway, right there in front of the curbside parking in front of that store, the one on 17 there. And, yeah, I remember that. And then, it was there for, I guess, forever. I mean, from the time I can, first remember, probably 4 or 5 years old up until probably, I don't know, maybe 15 or 16 or so, finally that store, it closed down. But they had the Rodenberg sign up there for a long time after that still.
Yeah, 10-4, yeah. Well, if you go in there to walk in those doors, it's kind of like on an angle at the front there, It's down there next to Gene's Hofbrau. And, another thing is weird right there used to be that Town and Home, or Country and Home Supply. That guy that had that store, that appliances and all, had a washer and a dryer sitting up on top of the ceiling there as you outside of the, what you call it there, the roof, as you walked in the front door. You remember that?
No, that's not striking a memory with me there. But yeah, what year do you think that was? Or you remember seeing that?
Oh, that was still there in the 80s. That was still there in the 80s. And what happened to him was Wholesale Appliance Center killed him, his business, and then he eventually went to work for him. And I used to know his name. I don't know. He even sold Silaflex stuff for that German guy over there on Oscar Johnson Drive. I don't remember what his name was now. I knew him too, but I don't know what happened to him, and that guy. Anyway, yeah, that was right across the street from a Krispy Kreme Donuts over there.
The old one, yeah. So I don't know if you're from around there or not, but did you ever ride the cow?
No, man, no. My daddy would have beat the crap out of me if I'd have done anything like that. Oh yeah, I knew about the cow and all like that, but I wasn't that friggin' brave, I might have took a BB gun and shot the damn thing, but I wouldn't have got on it.
Right. Well, it was a thing with the high schoolers, you had to get up there on the cow and ride. Of course, we didn't have cell phones and none of that crap to record it or take the pictures of it or nothing, but, you just had your buddies, he was up there, he rode the cow, sure enough.
Yeah, no, I wasn't that brave there. And when I went to school at Shakora High School, it was on over there in Shakora area, wasn't there. And then after that, we moved up to Jedburgh, and I finished going to Somerville High School. But I heard them doing it, but no, I wished I could have done it, but then I don't know. I'm sure I've done a few things there that I wished I hadn't done.
I hear you, me too. So you was on McKissick. Did you play for McKissick?
No, I didn't play for him, but I worked on the Bluebird special there, the Bluebird, the bus that carried all the teams and all around. I took all the mechanics in high school up there and got to work on that bus there.
Roger. Did y'all have another school that you went to for the training courses like we did, or it was all at the same campus? How'd that work? No. We had to go over there to a building by the post office, back in behind the post office for auto mechanics and body shop. It was back in behind Duke's Barbecue there, and on this, you turn up, there was a Napa auto store there and a post office, and you turned in this driveway, and it was in a big garage thing back there and behind Duke's Barbecue, Now for the woodworking shop class, you went over to the old high school that was on, on over there on the original high school was in that building that was there. And then if you took brick masonry, which I took that for a year, you went to Austin School over there off of 78. Right, well, on James Island it was, the regular high school, and, excuse me, and
Yeah, I know. When I got in construction, we went over there and took the boiler out of that school when they shut it down. Took that boiler out of there and went and installed it in another school.
Oh, yeah? For who? Who was you working for?
Well, I worked for a couple different ones. One I worked for B&W Mechanical for 11 years, and then James A. Merritt Mechanical for 7 years. F.A. Bailey.
Roger. Good buddy of mine over here got a place on the river close to mine. Owns Triad.
Yeah, 10-4, yeah. And Triad was Dale. That's not Dale, is it?
Dell, yeah, DEL was his first name, Roger.
Yeah, well, I'm not saying anything about it, but they used to call him Dale LaQueer there, Roger.
I don't know. He had some pretty good-looking women he used to bring over. I think he split up with his wife. I gated off the property that goes back there, and so he had to, he was gated out unless he got to my gate, and he used to get so tore up, I'll say that he told me one time, he said, Dean, man, I had to spend the night in my car last night. I said, why is that? He said, I was too drunk to get the gate open.
Yeah, well, his name is something like that, what I said, LaQueer or something like that, but that was just a joke there. Yeah, he was an original member of James A. Merritt there. He worked for them, and then they formed Triad from that there. Him and Stutz or Stubbs or whatever his name was, another guy, a couple other guys.
Yeah, I don't know about his partners, but anyway, he had his almost like father-in-law Tumbleston was working for him. Did you meet the old guy Tumbleston?
I don't know, man. That's been so long ago. That you talking something like almost 30 years ago that I was doing that. I worked with them, off and on different jobs. They would be on a, missile base back in there, or go up to Columbia and work up there, or, and we'd be on different jobs together working, and I'd see them and stuff like that. But it's been so long ago, man. If I saw him, I'd probably know.
Right. He's an alright guy, we got along alright. I owned it. You have to drive across my property to get to that piece of land back there that he owns. And the guy that owned it before him, Danny Lee, he tried to, anyway, we lured up and went to court over it, and he bought right away to get back there. But, anyway, that was just before he was trying to get that done. Dan Lee was trying to get that, done so he could sell it. But it ended up to be Dell he sold it to. But anyway, after his mama got sick, and that's what I remember about him. I ain't seen him in a long time. His mama got sick with cancer, and he was taking care of her. Tumbleston died, which was her boyfriend, and I don't know, after that, it got real cold, and I rode over there just checking things out, and I seen water flowing out the bottom of his camper that he put out there, so he froze a pipe and screwed that up, so anyway, I ain't seen him out here in a while.
Yeah, 10-4. Well, I didn't really know him that good. I met him a couple of times, but, like I say, he was a original member of the company I worked for before I came there, just before I came there. But I worked with all those guys. Anybody that was in construction work at one time or other, I saw them, knew them, or talked to them, or especially if they were pipe fitters, plumbers, and tin knockers,
Roger that. Well, I was a pipe welder.
Well, I done a little bit of that too. The only one that I know that right off the bat that I can call the name of was Philip Olick, S&S Mechanical.
Yeah, I know the company. But anyway, I did a lot of work for Daniels, and now it turned Fluor Daniel, and now what is it, just Fluor? I don't think there's no Daniels Construction. I don't think the name's out there no more, is it?
Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, I never really cared that much for pipe welding. I would, knocking the damn camera around here and not paying attention. I could weld it, but you know, I wasn't ever certified. But being a pipe fitter, you know, I'd tack it up and stuff, and then, you know, the welders would come on in and just keep on burning right on through there. That was the best way to do it. Sometimes you couldn't do it that way, but anyway, that was the optimum way to get the most out to work. You know, is tack it up and keep on going, and then they come by and just burn it down. You know, but anyway, that's a hot daggum thing. You and all that leather and crap and everything hanging over that weld and the damn you and the steam. You know, you got to work in the friggin' boiler room in the summertime, and you got to work in the, you know, outside in the wintertime, you know.
Yeah, I worked inside the boiler in the summertime while the other three around it was running wide open. But anyway, I just realized this old radio night, you said something about bumping the camera, and I reckon I've been tying up the channel long enough. But anyway, I had a good time talking to you there, 21, and I'm going to go ahead and let somebody else get up in there. The fireball, I guess we can be on the side here and listening.
10-4, well, hey, that's what it's all about, man. Get in there and talk there. So I'm going to get out of here. If you would, let everybody know what you're talking on if you want to, and I'll be standing by. Enjoy talking with you.
All right, well, it ain't nothing special. It's a whole ICOM 746, and I'm running it through Ameritron AL80B. I'm pushing about 35 into it, and so it's doing a pretty good job for me, I reckon. And I got what is it? It's what's the old thing they used to make a long time ago? They started coming out with again. The antenna. Oh damn it! Penetrator. It's a super penetrator. That's what it is. But anyway, and it's up about 56 feet to the bottom. But anyway, that's what I'm on. Hey, have a good time. I'm gonna be listening.
10-4, sounding good.
Okay, Bucky, look, you picked up, huh? Sorry about that. Crazy man, what you hanging at, Jack? How you doing tonight? I know you got some fried chicken over there, ain't you? Nope, I ain't got nothing tonight. I ate a whole lot of hamburgers and hot dogs and all that, and all kinds of cookies, crackers, or someone that brought over there, boy, I get that all the time now. Right now, my belly since I got pulled my damn eyeball started popping out. Damn it. Routine. My hamburger was good too, it was 2 inches thick. Everybody else drank a whiskey and drinking Bentley's over there drinking a Sprite. But don't know, you can get me out of that truck no one out of there. Well, a super penetrator is a good antenna. I can say that for you. That's a good antenna. Hey, I appreciate it. I wish I could have got one of them ones that was anodized. They used to make a gold anodized one back in the day. But they should find one of them that's going to be used. But anyway, this one is a new model. I got it from DX. Yeah, I like it. It's got good ears, you know. Right, we got one too. We've had it about a year and a half now, and excellent antenna. Yeah, I wanted something that didn't have no coil in it, so I got that. It was kind of sensitive to the static, and when it's raining, it's a little sensitive on that. It bumps my SWR goes up just a little bit. I mean, from a 1.1 to a 1.3, you can't complain, but when it's wet, it does reflect a little more. Mine don't. Build up in it when there's a storm close by, and it'll crackle and crackle, and all of a sudden it'll pop, and then the noise goes away, and you can hear it slowly build back up again. You know, I got it grounded good. I guess it's just the way the antenna works. I hate that 45. Yeah, wanted to go ahead and tell her what you're talking on and everything else.
Hey, Roger. Yeah, the only thing I changed is changed the microphone. Still on the 55 and got the more Texas Star 667. It's on about halfway. I got let's see, about 300 watts, and I'm using the Cobra digital processor here. Go ahead.
Yeah, 410. Well, how many cop workers run across the top of your line now?
Say again.
I wanted to joke, and I want to know how many cop workers run across your lines on your antenna.
Yeah, I'm running a old squirrel foot antenna. Go ahead.
Okay, that's good enough. Thank you. Appreciate you guys waiting to get my name called. Hey, 21.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
That Rodenberg was right. You had it right. It was right on the corner, Rivers Avenue and Macmillan, right there on that corner.
410, yeah. It's something like they built a Taco Bell there, something right in that area there, right?
Well, the first thing they built there that was any significant was a discount shoe store.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Hello, 45, but I'm on a roll now. Yeah, let me tell you how I remember that at Rodenberg's real good. My brother, he's dead now. He was, let's see, he was about 30 years old. That's been, let's see, I don't know, 50 years ago. But anyway, we were over there one night, and they had this old delivery truck, an old panel delivery truck sitting beside Rodenberg's. And I don't know if Rodenberg's had closed down or then or not, you know. And me and him, you know, we out riding around, and he was driving, I'm pretty sure. And, you know, we didn't steal nothing back then, but we didn't ever have nothing. So we'd take it. We call taking. If you right there and you know it, that's taken. Now, if you're not there, that's stealing. But anyway, we're going to go get the knob off the gear shift, right? Well, he's in there trying to unscrew the thing and sitting on there, bouncing up and down in the seat. And all of a sudden, a cloud of hornets and wasps come up from underneath that seat, man, and he didn't know it. And I started running. I said, "Get out of there." And he looked at me. By then, man, they were all over him. But that's what I remember. Last thing I remember about that place.
That's right. The reason we know so much about the Rodenberg, I remember in the early 60s, I worked at the one that's right there where they used to be on Montague and Durant. There's a grocery store there now. Well, we was a bag boy in that while we were still in high school.
10 Roger, Montague and Durant there. Montague and Durant there. Let's see, Montague and Durant there. What's over there now? That CVS?
That's correct. That's correct. The CVS is right there. And it seems like I remember when Rodenberg first left, Red and White came there. But I remember when there was a Rodenberg.
Okay. Wasn't there something else right there? You used to have to drive underneath like a sign and go to some kind of little hotel, a motel kind of thing right there by that?
That was down Montague a little bit. That was down Montague. That was the Golden Green Motel.
Oh, okay. Okay, it seemed like there was something right there that you'd up on that hill. Now, you know, you go over the hill, over that viaduct, you know, over the train, and there was a 2-story house right there, and he used to have bee beehives in the yard, but you go there and you get liquor on Sunday.
Oh yeah. You would believe it. You gotta figure. I mean, with all this places you can buy alcohol on Sunday now legal, there's still houses like that they sell liquor by the shots.
Oh yeah, back in the day, man, you know, they had the dump over there on what is that street there, South Red there, I think is what it was. They called it the dump. And you'd go there and the guy would look out the slot thing and you'd tell him what you wanted, you know. 10-4, okay, there's somebody coming in there. So, all right, man, I'll stand by, man. Thank you for telling me about that.
21 know all about
No. But I went and hey, I went and got some for people there, but I didn't drink too much then. I was waiting till you came along, then I started drinking.
Well, you had a long week then.
Oh.
We need no way. You've been started. What are you talking about, Bo?
I just started drinking 10 years ago.
That ain't too far from where you used to be young. You started.
Hey, Star Patrol.
Yeah, come on.
Is that when you used to look like JJ on Good Times, and then you start looking like the daddy on what that show was?
That was in your eyesight because you was intoxicated.
Yeah.
You look like I'm trying to come to a commercial sometime. Well, look at that Star Patrol. They're making some money. You advertise. I got the name of the advertiser, what it was.
You only know my secrets.
Oh, I know the show, The Daddy. That's Fresh Prince of Bel Air Daddy. That's what it was. That's what he looked like now. Sip about 6 foot tall, 4 foot tall.
That's right. Ain't that dark, is it?
Well, I mean, it just looks like him. You know. Now I don't know. He might be different colors in the different days. I don't know.
Got out in the sun too much, and you don't know how to get back in the shade.
What kind of radio you talking on there, Star Patrol?
Galaxy.
Okay.
Hello. Galaxy 2517.
Running that radio.
Delta. This like Denver.
Yeah, how much is that mic right? Quit that sticking.
They can start sticking.
Keep sticking once in a while when you kind of talk.
What is this? Okay, alright. I don't know.
I'm sure when people drop some soap on that microphone,
If ain't a what?
drop some of that soap. That radio on the jar there and pour it out and you have soap to put on the pancakes.
You got to back off that mic.
No, I ain't got no syrup or nothing on this one. Is that a little bit better right there for you?
I don't know about him. Crazy man.
I got pouring down. But just like I ate so much, my dang eyeballs dropping out of my head.
Yeah, he gets right up on the mic to where it about back off, man. Okay.
He's in love with his microphone. That's why he got to kiss it tenfold.
Look what he has.
I might put something on there that would shock him.
Yeah, I had a microphone to do that. My mobile used to do it to me. You mess around, touch it around with you'll get a shock.
That one I give 21, that silver one. Every time I do that, does it cock one of the microphone? Damn, what the heck that did hit me.
Got your name.
Well, 45 was still in there. Y'all done made 45 out there. Couldn't talk.
45 out there.
Yeah, I'm just getting some messages on my phone. I don't know who they're from, that's all.
Yeah, okay. Alright, you get some message on your phone, okay. That's their business calling.
Where is that number 3?
No, it's, I don't know who the hell it is yet. They won't reveal themselves.
How do they do that?
They sent me a random text message.
Yeah, but it doesn't have a follow-up number.
It's got a number, but I don't know who it is.
Oh, okay. I got you.
You want to talk to me in private, not over a cell phone, and I'm trying to figure out who I'm talking to.
Hey, Star Patrol. Oh, he's gone now. Hey, Crazy Man's got your phone number.
I got his Nick too. He can never give me his angle cop picking phone number. He's scared I might personally away.
Oh, I thought you said you had his number one time. Okay.
No.
No big deal.
Back in the old days, tell Tony what happened between me and you in this court in old days. Everybody thought we can't offer each other. We started fussing and everything else.
Y'all had a man thing going on, a bromance, or we call it we call that there Star Patrol, bromance.
No, ain't no damn man for that. Everybody thought we was fighting. Oh, man.
Bromance or bro pants or something like that. I don't know. I don't know nothing about that kind of stuff.
Hey there, 21. I just want to wave a hand at you, Crazy Man, whoever else is out there. It's kind of late getting in here, but the old Eliminator said that. Hello.
Hello, Eliminator. Tell us what you're talking on.
Yes, sir. I'm talking off an old Galaxy 2517. Got the old hand mic out here, so I don't get quite so much background noise there. And I'm talking going up through my Mako 300 and pushing her out to my old penetrator.
Yeah, 10-4, the little children doing good.
Oh, yeah. They just got the report cards back here a little while ago there. And the two older ones, heck, they're still on their aviata rolls, and the little one, their junior, little Spider-Man there, he's doing good in school. And yeah, shoot, everything's going all right.
That's great, man. All right, well, good to hear you. I'm standing by.
Yo, I know I've been kind of in and out of there a little bit there, and I've been listening to y'all there, and I said, well, I ought to fire this thing up and get the cobwebs cleaned out of it anyway.
That's right. You need to jump out there and keep them fireworks on the door. They can make them a home.
yeah, you got that right. No doubt about that.
I wonder what happened to you. I thought one of them, well, you better have got mad when you tied you up and put you in the closet.
No, it's just me. It's, I listened to you on the weekends a lot of times, but I just don't get in there. I just, it's just one of those things. And, I don't know. I need to get in there more than I do.
Well, you guys going to sleep on me like I did a while ago. I'm glad to hear that, Mr. T. You take care. Have a good one. Hope your kids are doing all right. Must be. You told 21 about it now. I know.
10-4. Yeah, they're doing good. I was just watching this little video on Facebook here, and this guy picked up a darn skunk. Why you would pick up a skunk, I don't know, and sprayed the heck out of his partner there.
Oh, boy. I bet you slept for 2 weeks.
I don't know. I know he's bending over puking and gagging, and I've been there. I ain't directly been sprayed by him, but I know how bad they can be.
You guys have right. Some of my friends got run across the skunk. Okay, going to get the word out. Them boys started hollering, screaming, and everything else.
Yeah. See a lot of them critters back home. Don't see a whole lot down here, but hey, that's all right. We got everything else down here.
1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. I want to work it. What?
Yeah, I hear somebody out there going 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, or what something.
You got good modulation over here in Carolina. I don't know about his ears. You must ain't got no ears. That's not, man. What you doing? right, which way are you going to? I'll go down there with you. Alright.
Yeah, hello, Not Man 21 waving. Doing pretty good there. Just got back in, had to run in there and get me a Coca-Cola there. Good evening to you. I'm standing by. 410. 15-4, you still in there? Yeah, I was thinking about whenever Star Patrol got in there. I think that name of that speakeasy place, or what you want to call it, was called a trash pile. I called it the dump. They might have called it that too, but I think the real name for it is what I always heard was a trash pile. So anyway, I just thought I'd bring that up. No, that was the one. That was the two-story house there where you could go get eggs and honey and liquor on Sunday. And this one was on South Rhett. It was as soon as you went over, I think, went over that railroad track by that swamp place there, that little bridge thing. It was over there, back up off the road, and back in there a little bit, and you had to drive around over there, and it was a house there, and that's where they sold liquor on Saturday at night. And all, I'll know about it at night.
Okay, was they close to Halloween?
Let's see. It's near that railroad track. It goes across South Red there. That's all I remember.
Yeah, that's well, the railroad track crosses Halloween too. Behind Liberty Homes back there, and South Red is back there too. So I'm sure that's the area.
Yeah, 10-4. Yeah. Well, that's where I used to go there. You know, back in the day, man. I tell you, that's crazy. You know. But anyway, yeah, that's how they used to do it there. But them fellas used to make a lot of money. Of course, the county, they knew, the county police, they knew they were there. They'd get a share, a little bit of the profits, you know.
The local term for bootleggers. They didn't have no stills or nothing. We just call them bootleggers anyway.
Oh, yeah. You know, something was funny on Friday, whenever you'd go down to Burris Liquor Store or one of those places, and you'd see somebody with cases of different kind of half pints and all like that loading up in the back of the Cadillac there.
Yep, that's where they got that stuff from the liquor store. They sold it all. Well, it didn't have to be Sunday. The Cavaliers had a regular clientele, and they usually had card games and stuff like that going on inside the place there, right?
Oh, yeah. No, I never did go to any card games. I did go by there and buy liquor there, you know, but I didn't, you know, that was just a little bit once in a while, you know, when I was in high school. That's all that was. It wasn't no, I mean, I wasn't there every day. That's like, you know, somebody have a little party or something, you know, well, you go to something, a little bit of something, yeah, I know where I can go get it, you know, you'd be the big shot, you know.
21, but I did doing this thing.
Yeah, I'm not scared to say something there. You know, shoot, I'm not like you, man. I'm, you know, you just so straight up and down, man. You know, shoot, man, I tell you. But anyway, I don't know. But hey, everybody had their time.
Yeah, well, I wasn't on this side. I was on the Mount Pleasant side, even doing it. Great job.
Yeah. Used to be over there on that road. I've been over there. That's where I got that radio from you that time, that GE. Matter of fact, I think I still got it. I wanted it because it had that 02A chip in it. Everybody had radios that go below 1, above 40 and all, and I didn't have one. So I found out that had one in it, a 02A, and I could get that by putting 2 switches in it. And so I went over there, go down that road, and it seemed like somebody had a sign or something up on the side of a house or on the roof. It said something about Jesus saves or something like that. Is that right? You hear me?
I don't remember that
Yeah, Roger. Okay, well, I'll stand by.
They call it idiots doing that over this radio. There's no people talking on it. They ain't got business to make us sense.
10-4. Well, I ain't gonna crank up nothing. That'll be fine.
No, we ain't had no problem getting close. Y'all wiping the both of y'all wiping your mouth.
All right, well, I'm gonna stand by.
How you do? Don't be going when you find you out here when you beat the heck out of that microphone. They didn't break up no more. They kept on talking.
Are you talking about when they go like this? Hey, crazy.
No, you was talking on. Kept hanging up on you.
Oh, no, I'm not using that one. I got that one on the side. I got to get worked on.
Do like I used to do. Get a hammer pap on it. But don't quit then. I put a doggone thing in the garbage can because I got the bigger hammer.
Yeah, you got, you got that plastic key down thing in it. And the one with, you can regular this key down. It kind of breaks off a little piece and then I have to use the lock. The one you locked the mic, I was talking on that one, that's why I always had to tap it and unlock it, Roger.
Yeah, 42, Reggie.
Sounds too complicated for me.
That's where I came from, dropping the hammer, damn it.
45, did you get your Texas going there?
Yeah, I still don't know what the hell's going on, man.
Is that you, Sundance?
Yeah, I got cardio.
Well, I mean, if not, Night Ranger can hear you real good because no matter where you move at, he has 7 pounds on you. You can be 20 miles away from him, he'll have 7 pounds, or you can be 5 miles away. But, hey, how you doing there, Sundance? eBay, CB Radio FX, that's the banner. That's the guy that makes the banners. All right. Check it out. Okay, this is the cover right here for the Cobra 2000 JSE repair on eBay. Covers up both speakers. You don't have to get them that way. You can get any kind you want there. All right, that's it.